Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How you guys doing? All right. Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Aries, thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. Hello. Yeah, if you guys want a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. Aries, today we're going to be doing a general reading for you, checking up on the energies that are surrounding you, things you've been going through, what you've been feeling, what you should be aware of, maybe get you some advice from Spirit. Greetings from Brazil. That's amazing. Hello. So yeah, we'll start with just picking up on some overall energies that have been surrounding you. Spirit, thank you for any and all messages channeled through me for the Aries Collective. South Carolina. Yeah, if you're in here, comment what country you're from, what state you're from. Just because I'm nosy, I'm curious. Where are you guys from? What city? Okay, you don't have to say the city. All right. We have the Chariot in reverse. First card out. Yeah, keep commenting your cities. What else, Spirit? The Seven of Wands, both card number 7. Chariot is 7 in the major arcana. Standing your ground. Wow. We have the Emperor in reverse in the center, which is your energy, Aries. Oregon, nice. We also have the Moon card out. One more. And we have Strength, a lot of major arcana in your overall energies, which tells me you've been going through some very unavoidable but necessary things. Some disappointments, but also overcoming those situations. So to start off with the Chariot in reverse, Aries, we have you no longer moving forward with something or whatever it is you used to want to move forward with. You just have lost the desire to. There was something in your past or a situation that you were dealing with or currently are dealing with that it's just not working out how you want it to. You're not seeing the results that you thought that you were going to see, or you're not seeing any reciprocity in regards to the effort being put in if there are others involved, right? If this is a you between you type of thing, this is just something that you're struggling to kind of figure out, right? It's like a puzzle. It's just not clicking for you yet. But with the Seven of Wands, you're not giving up. For other Aries out there, if this is like a relationship or a dynamic that you're a part of, this is you putting in more effort than the other person or other group of people are willing to put in, and that's leading to an unsuccessful outcome. There's a lot of disappointment in regards to this on your part, especially with the Emperor being in reverse in the center of your reading. It's like you don't feel like you are respected, or you don't feel like you're being heard, or you don't feel like your presence, you showing up in the situation is actually doing anything. And I feel like for a lot of Aries out there, that's just becoming something that you're fed up with, or you're getting tired of, or you did in the past, right? But with the Seven of Wands here, it's like Aries, the fact that this wasn't working, you didn't let it break you, right? The situation overall might have had you really out of balance or kind of out of character, out of alignment with yourself. but you didn't let them kind of, like, if boundaries were being crossed or disrespected, I don't see you letting them, like, just continuously do that on a repetitive cycle. Like, once you become aware of the fact that the energy being invested into the situation is not equal, right? That's when you start speaking your mind, or at least standing up for yourself, because you're not going to be aware of someone disrespecting you and then just continue to let them disrespect you. So it's the 7 of Wands here. It's like, you're speaking your mind. You're speaking your truth. You're standing up for yourself, and you're not letting someone else's lack of desire to keep their word, right? You're not letting that kind of affect you in a way that lets you fall off course. I do see you in this energy, though, of really trying to put the pieces back together in a sense, in regards to what this situation did to you, the disappointment of the situation. It's like, although you didn't let it break you, it still really had you out of character, right? We're trying to use better language these days. And so you're just in this process or period of, like, healing, or just really redefining what your boundaries are between you and yourself, because that situation really showed you something that I don't feel that you were expecting, right? When they were disrespecting you or crossing your boundaries, or or just not appreciating you and what the energy that you were offering to the situation at hand. And with the moon and strength here, it's like, I feel like there's, in the new direction that you're heading in, it's something that, it's not everybody's business about what you're doing these days. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, they could be desiring to know more about you or what you're doing these days, or like where you're at. But I just feel like you're a part of you redefining these boundaries for yourself, or this, the new way that you're moving is like really just only allowing people in your life that deserve to be in your life, only allowing people to know certain information about you if they are trustworthy enough to know that type of information. And so I feel like you have a lot of people, or some people, sweating, trying to figure out, like, where's Aries? What's Aries doing? I don't know if they necessarily are trying to get back in your energy, but they're just curious about you, because it seems like you're moving in a more low-key way than you used to. I feel like this person's really just disappointed they don't have access to your energy anymore, truly, because they felt like they had the power in this situation, or over you, I should say. They felt like they had power over you because they figured out how to take you out of your energy. They didn't expect you to stand up for yourself in the way that you did, and then start moving start moving accordingly after that. Damn, split the deck on accident. Ace of Swords. All right, let's get into the tarot. Devil in reverse and the 4 of Cups in reverse. This person thought you were just going to wait around forever, or you were going to continue to put yourself in, like they thought that even if you did become aware of their true nature, or the disrespect that was happening within the connection or the situation, they thought you were still they thought they still had that power over you, or that they would. This person really thought they had you, Aries. Like, they could treat you anyway and just get away with it because you loved them so much, or because you just. And with the Devil in reverse and the 4 of Cups in reverse, it's like you really surprised this person. Number one, because you detached from their toxicity, because you escaped their toxicity. You got away from whatever low vibrational energy they were projecting onto you for probably a long time period. With the Chariot being in reverse, being a major arcana, this wasn't just like a very short-lived type of thing. This is a very dragged out situation. But one, they didn't expect you to detach, and two, they didn't expect you to start moving on, or being so not comfortable, being so unbothered about their absence in your life, right? This person did not think that you could live without them, or that you wouldn't thrive without them, or be okay without them, Aries. and now they don't even know what you're doing, which just proves to them, I feel like it proves to them with like a little sting to it that you never needed them. You chose to have them in your life for a time period. Then you woke up and saw that they were actually not that good or healthy for to be in your life, right? For you. They just thought that like you would never leave. You could have been with them for a long time and maybe that's why they thought that. Or they could have just, been very big in the ego with the devil in reverse. This person just thought a lot about themselves, thought very, very highly of themselves. We have Cancerian energy, we have Scorpio energy, more Cancerian energy, Aries energy, Pisces energy, Leo energy, more Leo energy. Spirit, what do you have for Aries? We have the Hangman. That is over the Chariot in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse over the Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles in reverse over the Emperor in reverse. So yeah, you're in this period of like, you're refining your balance or what balance means to you to be balanced. Because in the past, there was no equal give and take for so long, Aries. That's literally why your energy's all like, I'm not even saying your energy's like messed up or nothing. I'm just saying like, you let yourself get out of character by putting up with their BS for so long that now you're like, hold up, what was I doing? What was I actually doing? How did I let myself stay in that for so long? Or something like that. You're just like you're trying to make sense of it and put the pieces back together in a way that's like respectable to yourself, I guess. We have Seven of Swords in reverse over the Moon. One more. And the Knight of Cups in reverse over the Strength card. And the Strength card on the bottom. Interesting. And the Devil under that. Page of Swords. What did I say? They're so curious about you too. Page of Swords in reverse. People that live their life. What's that word? I don't know. People that function out of toxicity, like, and that's actually who they are. Those people are freaking psychotic. This is what I'm seeing. But anyway. Over the Chariot in reverse, we have the Hangman. So it's very I feel like it was just so surprising to you, Aries, about what was actually happening to you. Like, I feel like this is not something, it's not that you didn't want to see it. It's that you trusted this person's, you genuinely trusted this person, or you had some type of love for the situation itself. And it's like, when you saw it, you almost could not believe it. Or when you were aware of it, became aware of it, or like aware of them or who they truly are, it's almost like you could not believe it. So it kind of probably really threw you off. But what I'm happy what you did though is you didn't make yourself like, you knew where the blame lied. Or if you didn't, now you should, because it looks like you didn't make yourself the victim. It looks like you blame them for being a crappy person, right? You blame their crappy actions on them. Some people, when bad things happen to them that they don't want to happen to them, they'll like try to flip the narrative as if it's their fault it happened to them. But you did nothing. Well, I don't see you do anything wrong here so far. It doesn't look like you did anything wrong. And it looks like you're placing the blame in the correct place, which is good for your mental health. And it's also allowing you to embrace this like standing up for yourself type of energy, because you know where the wrong was, you know that they were the issue here. And I feel like that's helping you kind of like justify standing up for yourself and moving on and trying your best to be unbothered by their disappointing behavior. With Strength, the Devil, and the Page of Swords in reverse, Aries, this person, I feel like for a long time, they even still could be doing this. They're trying to hold on to your energy or latch on to you in such a desperate way, because you were their source of energy. You were their, like, I don't know. It's like this person, they thought they had you forever, and they thought you felt like you needed them. In reality, they were flipping this narrative in their mind, lying to themselves to convince themselves of that, because they needed you. They had to do things to you, manipulate you in ways that would keep your energy in their grasp or in their world, because they needed you. They needed your love, your light, your purity in order to help balance out all of their toxicity. Wow. And so letting go is like very hard for them. They're not really they're like, I don't know, hopefully this is not happening to you currently, but this is somebody that's it's like they were the problem and they can't accept the fact or swallow the pill, right? That they were the problem. And so they feel like they have a right to hold on to your energy. They feel like they're not doing anything wrong by not letting you go. What is a good example of this? I feel like I could think of a good one. No. I'm just gonna let my brain go. But with the Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse, Aries, you could have experienced something like this with this same person before. Like this might not even be the first time that this certain disloyalty or disappointment happened. But this time, for some reason, it just really surprised you. For other Aries out there, it was the first time with this person. But nonetheless, moving forward, you're really like defending yourself or standing up for yourself, or like calling them out in a way that's very like, look, you did this. This is a fact. Because of this, now this has to happen. You can't control this narrative. You did the dirt. Now you have to deal with the consequences. And I feel like this person's just, for so long, they were trying to pull you out of your energy so that you could not stand up for yourself. Like everything that they were doing was to break you down, right? So that you could not be able to do this. Stand up for yourself, and like in a very powerful way. And so that's another reason why this person's probably surprised that you're so unbothered, or that you're so blunt about how you're standing up for yourself, because they thought they broke you, or they thought that they had some type of control or hold over you to where you wouldn't do that to them. You would never stand up to them. You love them too much. This person was, like I said, toxic, a little bit psychotic, and now they're a little bit delusional. And I just feel like this person needs to maybe go talk to someone, maybe get some help. I feel like they're holding on to something that's gone, you know? This is like, I'm gonna try to be nicer though. But their energy showing up so toxic. I'm like, what? How it's hard to be nice to that. With the Moon and Seven of Swords in reverse. I mean, things that were trying to be hidden could not stay hidden. What is that saying? I don't know. It's basically something like, everything done in the dark will always come to the light. That's literally this energy right here. Like, this person could have tried to hide anything from you, right? But they were trying to hide so much, or they were trying to lie so much, that eventually it was all going to come to the surface. You can't just lie. You can't be a habitual liar. I'm not saying they were one, but like, this is a good example. Like, you can't just be a habitual liar and think that because you get away with so many lies that you'll always get away with lying. And that's not how it works. No. If you lie enough, it's going to catch up to you. It really will. And I feel like a part of them trying to break your energy down and have this control over you was that they were lying to you so much, right? Like they created this truth in your mind that you could not trust them. Like, you, for a long time, you probably were trying to make things work with them, right? This situation, and things were not working, and you were really trying to figure out why things were not working. And instead of them telling you the truth, they would lie. And then you would just continue to have to try to decipher these lies or figure it out. And that was a part of their tactic. That was a part of their maybe even unintentional game plan, right? In regards to having control over you. And this person, they knew what they were doing, even if they didn't know that they were doing it, you know? And now I just see everything coming to the surface, right? You kind of removed from their energy, making sense of it all, but now it's like you're starting to see everything, like the bigger picture in this whole situation. Because for so long, you were kept in the dark about a lot. And then for a time period, you knew things were off, you knew things were wrong, right? Things got exposed, but you only saw a piece of the picture. Now you're seeing just how messed up this person really was to you. It's like you're starting to see like, what's a good example? Like, say like every time they told me, this is just an example. Every time they told me they were going to the store, I believed them. But now that this big thing happened, it's like now I see every time they said they were going to the store, that was not what was happening. It's like you're seeing I hope you understand what I'm saying. You're seeing like just how kind of upside down things were for a long time in this relationship, in this connection. And to end this with the Strength and the Knight of Cups in reverse is very powerful, Aries, because what you see in this very revealing state, right? Kind of diving into the places that you don't want to go in regards to this relationship or connection. But it's like you have to go there to get that bigger picture, to get that broader truth, right? To see exactly where things went wrong, how things went wrong, and what to look out for in the future so this cannot repeat itself in another relationship, right? You had to go to this place to get it's a part of the healing process, right? In order to get your energy back. And once you go to this place, right, the place of revealing truth, so I'll call it, it is so very effortless and easy for you to be in disgust almost. Like your love is, they can't get you back if they tried. And they might try with what we saw, right? They might try to get you back, but it's like they can't take back what they did. And now you see what they did or who they are for real. And you're just not, you're standing very firmly or decisively on your decision to let go and move on and take your love out of that situation. Just because of the pure facts that you kind of start to unveil or understand about it all. You were dealing with somebody that, well, we got the moon on the bottom right here. You're dealing with a liar, pants on fire, justice in reverse, and the 5 of Wands. Look, this person was straight chaos. I'm not even lying. And part of you knew that for some time, with Judgment and the High Priestess. I feel like your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, whatever energies you connect to on a source level type of, vibe. I feel like they were trying to show you signs. They were trying to save you some time by showing you signs. Your love might have clouded your judgment, your love for the situation, but once you woke up, you woke up. You couldn't go back to sleep. No, it doesn't look like Aries was in the wrong. It looks like this person was intentionally trying to make you feel like you were wrong so that they could have that control over you, so that they could literally control the narrative. Like, you know what's crazy about this? This person was like trying to do all these little tactics or things to you so that they could control the truth in your life. Like they could control what you perceive to be the truth. And that's why it all starts to rise to the surface. Like this, I'm telling you, I'm not even trying to be mean to this person. This is just not healthy human behavior, human to human behavior. Like they were messed up. When I say they need some help, I'm not saying that to hype you up. Like this person, they might need to heal from certain things in their past that's making them treat people in this way, because it's not a very good way to be treating people. Clarify the Hangman. What? The Tower. Start of the reading. I've been saying it all. You saw something at the start. You were surprised by it. Everything started falling down. The whole foundation, everything that you built, because whatever you saw, it was really that bad. The bottom of the deck, the Hangman. I do not make this up. Nope. I really be tapped in like that. All right, 4 Cups in reverse, clarify. The Moon in reverse. You saw the truth. You couldn't unsee the truth. For so I feel like you stood up I feel like you in the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you couldn't have avoided this. You could not. You could not have avoided this if you wanted to. I mean, the Tower's major arcana, the Moon's major arcana, Wheel of Fortune's major arcana. All this stuff is major arcana. This was a part of your life path, right? And I don't say that in like a, you're destined for shitty situations. No, this woke you up. This woke you up, Aries. Sometimes we don't even realize we can be so captivated by a situation or a person, we can be so in love that we kind of forget how cruel the real world can really be sometimes. Let's just be blunt, okay? We can just we get lost in their energy, and it makes us forget how we're out here in the world like that for real, with people with free will. And this woke you up for a reason. Like you had to see this nasty side just for a second, right? I'm glad you removed yourself. You're doing good now, but you had to see just how messed up some people can be, as a gentle reminder from spirit to don't get too comfortable or too trusting if you're surrounded by people that are not worthy of it. And like I was saying earlier, it's like, I don't know when I said it, maybe when I was shuffling, but it's like now you're being very selective or protective about who you're sharing certain information with, because now you see you can't be trusting people with your heart if you do not really know them. And this person was having too many red flags of control, like weird toxic behavior. Like there was too many red flags in this person's being for spirit not to put you through this. Spirit was not about to let you, your pure energy, your kind, gentle, like loyal and determined energy, was not determined, your intentional energy, like you're too real or too authentic to be dealing with someone like this, and spirit just let you keep dealing with them forever. Spirit had to show you the truth. Spirit had to wake you up. And it did, I mean, it sucked for a little bit, but now you woke up, and I bet it won't happen again, Aries. I mean, I really bet it won't. Clarify. I feel like I need to speak on this more. Aries, I also think in this energy, you might not want to hear this, but I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like in this energy, you're able to now see where you were kind of letting yourself be blind to the red flags. You know, you were you might in this energy be becoming kind of aware in regards to how you were letting yourself lie to yourself, right? About who this person was or what they were doing. Because I feel like you knew for a time, or you had a clue, but you wanted something to work, or you wanted someone to be so real that you just kind of like, you almost didn't commit to the idea or thoughts or feelings that you were having about them being this lower vibrational energy. It's almost like it's not that you wanted to lie to yourself. You just had hope in them, or the situation. Like you hoped that they wouldn't be like that, or that they really weren't like that. But by doing that, by ignoring your intuition, by ignoring those red flags, you also are now becoming aware of how you did that and why you did that, And I feel like that's why you start to become really unbothered by their energy, and that's what's kind of making them upset or feel like confused, because for so long you would do stuff like that for them. Like you would like put yourself in a situation to it's just because you loved them so much, or the situation itself maybe, like you would kind of turn your head the other way. Not if you saw something like crazy, but like if it was just a feeling or a thought you had, like you would kind of be like, oh no, I can trust them. Let me just like not feed into that negative thought. Like that's, what I'm saying? So it's like in this energy, you're becoming aware of how you might have contributed to your own deception, I guess. Like how you kind of let yourself not acknowledge certain things that you were feeling inside. But that's also why in this interview reading we have the Emperor in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is bigger than just you feeling wronged because there was no reciprocity. This is more so like this healing that you're doing. I feel like this situation itself, yes, it all stems from and it is rooted in the wrong that was done to you unjustly at that, right? It all stems from that. That is the root of this problem. But through this situation, you started to become aware of certain things or certain aspects of yourself that maybe needed more realignment as well. You needed more strict boundaries with yourself. Like, if I feel this intuition pop up, like I need to address it sooner, or I need to like let myself explore that. Like, I feel like you're really redefining boundaries in a powerful way, because it's not just due to what they did to you. It's what you saw within yourself in experiencing them, and how you kind of crossed your own boundaries sometimes, right? I don't know. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all think I make it up. You do, but I don't. I really don't. I love you guys, but I just gotta keep it real. Wow. Okay. I'm not even gonna say anything more, because I had a spirit just saying what I just said, put a stamp on it. Seven of Swords in reverse. Clarify. I wish I made it up. Wow. Knight of Cups next. Knight of Cups in reverse. Look. Oh my God, you know what's crazy too, Aries? What I said before this came out, when I was just talking about these, I said, what you saw right here, it made you almost disgusted at what happened. That's why it was so easy for you to take your love off the table, right? I said that. Rewind. Because of like all of the things that were being kept in the dark, now you're seeing the bigger picture of all of it. And it's like, that was disappointing to you. Then we have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups, right? Right? Stick with me. What you saw right here, right? Whatever popped up in regards to this love, whatever popped up, how you were giving of yourself to this situation, right? In this very authentic way, right? Very, very authentic way. Almost a way that was like blind to yourself. Like, okay, hold up. What am I trying to say? Like you loved, like you, I'm not gonna say you loved it so much. I'm just gonna say you were showing up so genuine and authentically in this situation that to see the amount, the lack of effort, right? To see the true lack of effort that this person was showing up with, it almost, I feel like that was almost like another heartbreak within itself, or another very big disappointment within itself. Like once you're looking at the bigger picture of it all, it's like, it's the energy of, did this person ever even really care? Did this person ever even really give a ... Like, did they? And I feel like the Lovers also speaks to making a choice, a very big choice in your life. And I think in regards to the choice that you make, Aries, because the Knight of Cups is here it is, clicked. This is the choice that you make once you see this, is to take all this love and this genuine care that you had for the situation, right? Even I'm seeing you separated from them already, right? This is more on an internal level for yourself, like holding on emotionally and mentally, right? The choice that you make was to straight up not, like, you took it off the table. Like, this is why they can't even get you back if they tried, because more major arcana. Dang, what's up with this? Yeah, because like what you really saw and how you probably felt, I'm not even going to say what I want to say, but you probably felt played. You probably felt like really maybe a bit naive, maybe for showing up in that way for them, and then seeing the bigger picture and seeing like they might have showed up for you like that at one point, but for a long time they really wasn't. So you might have felt a bit like naive, but like that's that same feeling, that same like gut wrenching feeling, like damn, I feel like I played myself by just being in the dark for so long. Not that you tried to; they literally did a lot of things to keep you in that dark. But it's that same feeling, that disappointment or that frustration or heart sadness that has you just like, psh, you gone, you gone. And they could watch with all their little toxic whatever. They could watch as long as they want. But what we got? Here it is. The Strength, Page of Swords reverse, and the Devil. I don't even think they're watching you. I think they're trying to trying to get in touch with your energy, or trying to I don't feel like this person has access to you, Aries. I really don't. I really don't. I think they want to have access to you. They might be asking mutual friends or family members, like they might be like thinking about you at night or something, because they just can't believe somebody saw them for who they were. See, and that's the thing about narcissists. When they get exposed, or like when people see them for really who they are, they'll stay away. They're like because they think they're so slick and so smart. Like they'll never like they can deceive anybody, right? And then once someone sees them for who they are, it's like no matter how bad they want to come back, they won't, just because they feel stupid. They feel stupid that they got caught. They feel stupid that whatever, but they still moving in this. Yeah, and like this is the type of person, like they'll throw stones and look away, like they'll well, never mind. I'm gonna just tell you how I've experienced that, but it's irrelevant. But you get the gist. You get the gist. All right, clarify this Knight of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. You got crystal clear clarity. You ain't drinking out of their cups of confusion. You're not letting yourself be confused. You're not giving them no chances, no options, no maybes. Aries, you saw the truth for the truth. Emotionally, you've disconnected, and that might be disappointing for a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'd much rather sit with a moment of disappointment than an elongated period of time or a lifetime of just fake people. I hate fake people, and I know you do too, Aries. You probably hate them more than me, being an Aries. But on the bottom of the deck, you got Six of Swords. Under that, the Star. I love to see it. You're healing. This is a brand new chapter for you. Like when I say you're gone, they can't get you back. You've emotionally moved on, mentally moved on. You did that. You started putting yourself first in a way that's like all you're trying to do is heal and leave the past in the past. You're trying to move out of the darkness into the light. You're trying to better yourself. Sticking around their energy, letting them continue to interact with your energy, and like giving them any sort of contact with them, like all that was doing was just preventing you from healing, moving on, being a better version of you, and like living the life you deserve to live. This person wants you to do that. This person wants you to stay stuck. This person wants you to keep giving them keep giving them that text every now and then. The Aries I'm talking to right now, if you're not doing it yet, you'll be walking into this period of like, there is no contact. All you're doing is putting your dreams, your happiness first. All you're doing is looking ahead. There is no looking back. Your neck cannot bend that way anymore. You can't even. Nope. You're just you going that way. And I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. And if you're still in the midst of trying to cut that connection and cut that cord, don't feel bad. Like that shit is hard. When you have so much love for someone or something, like, and you are dealing with them for so long, it's like, look, we got the Lovers, right? Like that's not just something you can just like, you have to go through you got to go through the ringer. You got to get fed up enough to really cut that energy out of your life. But once you do, you will never look back, I promise you. So if you're in the midst of that, just keep fighting, keep going, because you will. I promise you, you're going to get fed up. If you're not with them, you're going to get fed up with yourself. And for other Aries out there that has already been fed up 20 years ago, and you actually just you're just living a whole better life, you with somebody new, or you're doing you, just focus on you, your energy, prospering, seeking that light. Keep doing it. Do not look back. Do not unblock that number. Do not unblock that whatever you got blocked. Because I bet your life is a lot more peaceful without them. I bet it is. I bet it is. 40 minutes. Ooh. Damn. I think this is the most Aries we ever had in here. If you're in this video, we got almost 300 people. So who's watching and not liking? We talking about this. Come on, show some love. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna get you some oracles. My nose is sweating. Look, that person got me all worked up. Whoever we talking about. Yeah, stop playing me. I really enjoyed delivering that message to you guys. It's been a minute since I delivered one like that. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. I feel like Aries needed to hear that. I don't think I'll ever do a live without sunglasses, I'll be honest. First of all, I love sunglasses. So can we just stop talking in the comments about this whole sunglasses thing? I know I made a big deal about it. I should not have given that person that reaction out of me. I'm gonna wear what I want when I want. But on live specifically, it made me feel safe. Aries, if you're new in this chat, don't forget to, you missed it probably, but 1, like this video. 2, follow me on Instagram. 3, if you want to follow a private, the link will be in the description below for Instagram. 3, if you want a private reading, go to the About tab on my page. But 4, comment where you're from. What country are you from, or what state are you from? That's what I was trying to get to. But then I just started thinking of everything else. Yeah, let's just get my Instagram just like popping for no reason. Cause I promise you I don't post anything funny or like cool. But I just wanna feel cool, you know? And you guys can help me do that. All right, for Aries. Oh yeah, you know I love to see it. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Sovereign, Queen Maeve. What are the odds? What are the odds? I'm curious to see what this card says. I don't know if you guys can see it. All right. Hey, y'all know I'm not good at. I already know there's gonna be about 4 of you guys that literally. Honestly, I encourage it too. I appreciate it. But when I read, I don't know all my words. Okay, I try, but there's always those people in the comments telling me how to spell it or how to say it. Do it in a nice way if you do. Don't make me feel stupid, okay? All right. Let's get it. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You're going to triumph over a negative situation. What's funny is, to start your reading out, we had triumph in the reverse. You are going to triumph over a negative situation, and it spoke about boundaries. That's all you're doing, right? In the center of your reading. All right, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna read the card, but that was just confirmation for me. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. At the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands Sovereign Queen Maeve. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Goddess, warrior, queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory, Maeve is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own mind or ego driven interlopers. Maeve is the instinct to engage when challenged. Seven of Wands. To call on recruits and use all the inner wisdom and talent at your disposal so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Maeve requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment, whilst discerning when and how to set a firm boundary, lest sacred space be trampled upon and defiled by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes a revitalizing, frequency raising, soul empowering experience which manifests pathways to victory where, in a lower state of awareness, there appeared to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we will give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practices requires the self possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of whether another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. Sovereignty is self-possession. It is the belonging to oneself that happens internally as we claim our being and commit to our unique life journey. True spiritual sovereignty exists outside of social morals. It is not about becoming subversive or disrespectful to others, but rather about seeking out freedom of being. This leads to you naturally becoming an active presence, which dismantles enslaving social morals and stimulates society to mature spiritually. That's all I'm doing, baby. I'm showing y'all a different way. This oracle asks you to come home to yourself again and again. Know you are strong enough to live your life and chart your course in communion with the sacred. In Sanskrit, Swaraj is self-rule, and as the meaning of Raj is also radiance, it can also mean self-luminous. Do not allow your destiny to rest in the hands of others. Recognize that the light within is your true ruler. You have the power to light yourself up with spirit. Commit to what you can do and believe the realms of the divine are working with you. Do not be dissuaded. You shall be victorious. I know that's right, Aries. I know that's right. Okay. That was a good card for you guys. It's all about taking your power back, stepping into your power, never letting anybody take that power away from you again, knowing that that power was always available to you. And you can still have that power and be with somebody else, right? But if they are a lower vibrational energy and your souls do not see that in the same light, they will never allow you that freedom. They will want to control you. They will have to control you, or else they feel like they're not in control because they have. Never mind. Let's just stop right there. That was good. That was good. What we got? 12, 11 minutes. All right. We got 11 minutes to talk, guys. How'd you guys like your reading? How are you guys doing today, tonight, this afternoon? Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. And thank you for, I feel like that's the same person that timestamped my other live readings. Thank you so much for timestamping those if that's you. The picture's so tiny I can't see. Oh, sometimes I stop because so like when I'm speaking, you're right, it is the truth, but I'm also aware of when my truth is going to start to form into an opinion. I don't ever want to like give you guys I don't know. I like to channel, I don't know. I stop myself because I know that it's my self take, it's my, my ego is about to start giving it to you. So I'm like, nah, they don't need that. Aries got enough going on in their life. They don't need my ego on top of it. Thank you for another $10 and another $9.99. Thank you so much. You guys are all the best. Yeah, I mean, shoot, if you guys want me to just tell you my opinion about things, I can do that for sure. I need consent because my opinion is gonna be my opinion. But if you're here to hear spirit, then I gotta put that, gotta put that down. I consent. I love that. That was funny. Yeah, if you guys want my opinion, everybody just comment I consent. That will just make me laugh my little butt off tomorrow when I'm reading these. My opinion, okay. I saw about 3 I consents out of 265, so I'm speaking my mind. This world is we are stuck in the vibration of fear. We need to help pull each other out of this vibration of fear. We are literally teaching each other how to be scared, what we can and can't do. This whole card, like, okay, there's definitely things you should not do, right? Things you can and cannot do. There are rules to this, but don't go be doing crazy stuff. But we're teaching each other to like fear our own potential, right? Not us, obviously, but the people that have a say about how stuff is working. Yeah, this is gonna be irrelevant to everything. I'm just speaking my mind now. The people that have a say to how this world is working, they are literally okay. So listen to this. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they were telling me how they got hip surgery or something, and they were prescribed oxy something or some type of like big whatever, and they said that they didn't need it, but they were prescribed to take it anyway as like a something dose. Like they're literally just getting us addicted to certain stuff on purpose. Watch, I'm about to have the FBI at my freaking door. I'm just talking about big pharma and shit. This world is teaching us to be controlled. So now we got to help each other break free out of those chains and show each other that the spirit did not put us here to like live in a little box and just do everything we're told. No, we're supposed to live free. We are free souls. We are free beings. As long as we are leading our life with love, right? Care for one another, being genuine, being real, then we should be able to do whatever the heck we want. But in order to make sure that we don't, bunch of fear tactics. Social media is a big one. Be careful about what you're in. Be careful about what you allow your spirit to consume on social media. Okay, obviously do what you do, but I realize like I have to. Social media is in doses for me, right? YouTube, I go on YouTube all the time because all I'm doing is talking to you guys, talking my shit, and watching things that can help heal my soul, things that can help continue to wake me up. But like all these other social medias, like what the heck? Like that's why I always like tell you guys when I say follow me on Instagram, like I know I don't ever be posting nothing. It's not important. It's not important what I post. It's just BS, and I just want to feel cool. But on stuff like that, on TikTok, Instagram, all that type of stuff, there's no real, other than connecting with other people, it's just the world trying to use more fear, like to control us, or like literally just keep our minds on zombie mode, so that we're like not actually chasing our purposes and like waking up to our true potential. I don't know where any of that came from, but I guess that's my opinion today. Fuck fear. And I only say it with such like, because that's all, like, dude, like ever since I was born, ever since you were born, the world has been trying to just tell you how scary things are going to be if you don't do this, that, and the third. You have to do this, that, and the third, or it's going to be so scary. Well, let me tell you something, Aries. I did this, that, and the third, woke up, and I saw you don't even have to do this, that, and the third, right? Like your life can still be good. Your life can still be happy. You can still be live a prosperous and wealthy and healthy life if you don't do this, that, and the third, right? Sadly, I realized it after to the fear, right? But I realized nonetheless, like you really do not need to do whatever the freak everyone's telling you to do in order to be happy. You just need to follow your soul and your purpose. Yeah. And that's another thing. Do your own research. Like don't just listen to don't listen to things you hear on the internet too. Even me. Like if I'm just talking, look, you said you consent to this, so this is not spirit talking. This is me talking. But don't just listen to things that people say and just like take it like, oh yeah, that's fact. No. Do your own research. Hey, Aries, if you're new, if you're just popped in, oh, okay, guys, look at the likes. Come on. Just one more. Just one more. Just so I can go to bed happy tonight. I'm kidding. Thank you. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Link's gonna be below. And if you would like a private reading, go to my About tab, or you could just email me and ask me about that. Oh, I made a new tattoo appointment today. I'm getting a bunch. I'm just gonna sit in the chair and just let them like. It's gonna be like hours. It's on Friday. It's gonna be nice. I'm trying to finish both of my sleeves. So, to this right here. Hold up, can I pin this? Is that how this works? Nope. Damn. It said something like, but you're the one that's speaking. Spirit placed you here, so isn't that spirit talking? I mean, that's why spirit gave us free will. I mean, yes, it is spirit talk. I mean, spirit gave me this body, so everything I do is it's a part of spirit. But I feel like if you can recognize when you're being in your ego, and when you're allowing yourself to surrender to the oneness that is trying to come out of you, I just feel like there's a very definitive like. I don't know. A lot of people will not even acknowledge their ego. I was touching my neck. I just got a tattoo. I don't know. I'm not even gonna speak on that too much, but like, okay, so like let's say like I'm just hyping myself up all the time, and I'm telling you guys like I'm the best, I'm the shit, like fuck that karmic, da da da. Like, is that spirit, or is that just me manipulating spirit? like spirit's not giving me that message. I'm manipulating those words, and I'm telling you what I want you to hear because I want to feel good about myself and big about myself. Like, there's a difference, you know. Yeah. Well, I don't go live with the intention of giving you my ego-based opinions. I go live, like, I don't know if you know what channeling is, but I channel messages for you. But I also still have my own consciousness in my head, like, and so when those thoughts start to surface, I have to be like, no, don't say that. Don't give them that. Yes, everyone, please like this video. $44.99. Dang, you guys are on it. Y'all are so cool. This is why I love Aries. Not because the money. Really, it's just the engagement overall and like your appreciation. But I like the money too. Yeah, a lot of people just will not get what I'm saying, but it's okay. I tried to explain it to you in very simple ways, but it's a kind of complicated. But I'm sure a lot of you actually did understand. What does actually hear mean? I know exactly what you're trying to ask. I just think that's funny. Like, am I hearing voices in my head? Like, it's a soft whisper. It's like words, like they don't, there's no noise in these words. There's just knowing. And I wouldn't even call it words. It's like a, sometimes though, no, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes, I don't know. Everybody's spirit interacts with them differently. We're not all gonna be the same. We're not meant to be the same. Wouldn't that be a trip if we were all just like, okay, I saw this episode of Rick and Morty, and this lady or like this entity had the power to like control everything on the planet. Like, what if we were all just the same? How boring would that be, huh? I wouldn't even like. What's the point of even being here? Yeah, that would just be so boring. Um, Drop a heart if I'm your favorite tarot reader. There's like a million, even a lot better than me. I'm just trying to see something. And be honest. Do not drop a heart if you don't want to drop. If I'm not your favorite. But if I'm one of your favorites, you could drop like a green heart. That'll mean just as much. Damn. I only asked because I took a nap before I did this live, and I got a message in my dream that I need to yeah. See, that's too many hearts. I gotta start. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Confirmation for what the message I received in my dream. It was a very positive message. It was just like it was very in my face, so I had to ask. And thank you for your honesty. I love seeing all the green hearts, all that stuff. That's real. Hello. Oh, what did I receive? Um, Basically, I'm like kind of more in alignment with that, like separating ego from my mission, my purpose, my mission here. There's too many, there's too many people that my messages are like helping, or people that are connecting with them for me to be living in my ego. I gotta know how to move. So I'm about to start moving how I move, and I'm just gonna do me, and you do you. And I love you guys. I mean, it's not a secret. It's just spirit saying, get your shit together to me. You got people watching you. You can't be just doing whatever, however. Oh, what tattoos am I gonna get? Okay. So yeah. Dang, I wish I wore a short sleeve. Um, it's almost pointless to even tell you. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get a poppy flower, because that's Taurus's like flower, you know. I'm gonna get the Eye of Horus. I'm going to get the word divine on me. I'm gonna get the birth of Venus. And these are all gonna be like realism tattoos too. It's gonna be dope. Um, what else am I gonna get? Oh, I'm gonna get the Ouroboros on my elbow, like the snake that eats itself. Um, I don't know. He was like, dude, you're gonna do this all in one session? And I was like, yeah. I don't know. Like when I got this tat, I started to fall asleep in the chair. I thought it was really gonna hurt because I haven't got tatted in a minute, but then I just got the itch. I was like, I need more. Do you have the chakras? Got them right there. No, I don't. Hey, my Venus is in Taurus as well. I see you. Yeah, my thing about tattoos is like you only feel that pain for a little bit, and then you get to look at the awesomeness forever. So it's like, it's worth it. Okay, I need to get off this live, or else people will not watch it. Because if I see a tarot card reading that says an hour and 5 minutes, I'm not watching it. That's how I know I got the most loyal subscriber base. You guys are awesome. Absolutely amazing. It's so funny to see the people catching up that I consent. Okay, we're like 20 minutes past that, but I'm so happy that you consent to my truth and my opinion. Yeah, I don't even think. Okay, I have watched Blue Rose. I think she's the only person that I've watched like an hour tarot reading. Maybe Baba Jolie as well, maybe. But I wouldn't even watch my own tarot card reading for an hour. I'm not that funny. I'm not that interesting. But you guys think I am. That's all I need. Love you guys. Bye. I'm just gonna sit here and watch these last little comments. Okay, there's none. Damn, I thought I was cool.